Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm bringing you guys another DB rated video. This time we have me playing a new deck. Actually, I'm playing MANNADIUM, and I just want to go over this replay because number one, I'm terrible with MANNADIUM. Okay, so I'm gonna just get that out the way right now. I definitely misplayed. I definitely probably cheated. I definitely didn't play the best. So before you guys get in the comments talking crazy like you suck, this, that, the third, I know. I already know, bro. I already know. I already said it for you. So, you don't even got to say that. But the point of this video is to get better. So that's what we're here to do. I'm going to go over this replay and I'm going to just get better. This is something I would do anyway. Off video, like off camera, I would go over my game and see like different lines, what I could have done better. Cause I know in game 2, I for sure could have won. But we're going to hop right into it. Hit him with the good luck, of course. And he did win the rock, paper, scissors, so he is going first. I'm gonna give a shout out to TRIFFS Gaming, link in the description. This is his list, so this is like pure TRIFFS Gaming's list. So shout out to him. Check him out. Link down below in the description. Very funny, entertaining guy. But I opened up Fenrir, Econ, Pearl Rhino, Obsession, and Talent. So pretty good hand. Opponent opens up Shaddoll Beast, Druid Worm, Baldrake, Bestial Rebellion, Shaddoll Dragon. So he's on some crazy Bestial Shaddoll tier deck here. So he's gonna start with Bestial Rebellion. I obviously have no interaction for my turn or his turn. He's gonna go Magma Effect, Banish to summon, and then Effect to search during end phase. That's good. Then he's gonna normal summon the Druid Worm, and then he's gonna go Baldrake Effect, Banish to summon. So he's gonna be going for a Beatrice here. When I first saw this, when he was going overlay for level 6, I thought for sure it was gonna be a Tum, but bro busts out the Beatrice and then dumps the effing, what was it, Trivikarma. Yeah, dumps the Trivikarma. I'm like, oh god, I wasn't ready for that. So he goes and grabs Planet, and then Planet Effect, that grabs Shaylin, and I say, yes, chef, because that boy cooking. I said I wasn't ready for the Planet. Then he goes Shaylin Effect. That's going to discard the Shaddoll Beast, and then mill 3. So he gets a lot here, so he can get Shaddoll Beast draw, and then a Gito mill 5, so draw first. It's always weird, like when you have a draw effect and a mill effect going, like a tier cash and a Shaddoll Beast or something. Like, which one do you guys do first? Like, do you do the draw first or the mill? Obviously, it's completely random. It's up to chance, but this is obviously would have been a nice mill. But we're going to both go ahead and mill 5. He hits Scream, Blazing Cartesia, Rhino, and tier cash. I hit a field spell, Imagining's Ream Heart, and Rykar, Scareclaw cash. So yeah, like MANNADIUM, Million 5 isn't the worst, free Astraloud food. But he's gonna go Rhino, Tier Cash, Scream, and I say all of that's good. So he's gonna be able to add Meta Noise. He's gonna be able to summon back Mill 2, and then he can get the Rhino effect. Chainlink 2 is Meta Noise to add back the Tier Cash. And then Rhino go dump Havness, and then Havness effect to fusion summon. So I'll put back Havness and Blazing. That's going to make the Grangoyle, and then Grangoyle effect to dump 1. That's going to go ahead and dump Garura, and then Garura drawing a Blazing Cartesia. He's going to set 1 card, which is the Sulik, and he's going to overlay into the Time Thief Redoer. And then he says end phase. So I can assume this is a Sulik. Meta Noise is in graveyard. People don't usually main deck Crime. I can assume this is Sulik. So from here, it's fine. As of now, I draw Calarium, which is pretty good, I think. I don't even know, bro. But I go standby phase, or he goes standby phase, redo or attach. He draws, attaches an Econ for a draw. And then I go main phase 1. And, of course, the best start in the game. Special Fenrir, so much pressure. So this just forces like action, bro. Like you need to do something before Fenrir goes crazy. So he activates the Time Thief Redoer, and at this point, that's fine. Like there's nothing really. There's an argument to Econ right now, tribute take, and then I can choose. Like I'll be able to just like detach, because that works, right? Like if I go Econ right now, tribute steal, I can stop him from keeping a tier off board, but I can't really because, he can just go Beatrice up next. So I just say that's fine. I end up saying that that's fine. But that was a play I was thinking of. He's going to chain Baldrake, targeting my right cart. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then he's going to also chain Tier Cash to banish and summon. So that's fine as well. So summon Tier Cash, banishing the Metal Noise, summon Baldrake, and then resolve Redoer. banish itself to the end phase, detach to draw one, and then this is where a new chain link, he says any triggers for me, so I can trigger Fenrir here, and I do. And then I say Fenrir, target the Beatrice just to force it. Also, another thing I could have targeted was the planet, but he already used the redoer. He's going to use the shuffle right now. What you really want to do is like try to banish Kaleido face down, but it's fine. He does chain the Beatrice, but yeah, he has triggers first, so he's going to have to chain the Beatrice later. He was super cool about everything, so we was allowing stuff like that to go. So it's going to be Shaylin 1 to Fusion, and then Tear Cash 2 to Mill 3, and then Beatrice 4, because my Fenrir's Chainlink 1. So he's going to dump a Mill 5, and then that gets banished face down on the last Chainlink, but it's fine. So Mill 3, he hits a Merly, and then Fusion Summon, putting back Shaylin and the Garura to go ahead and make a Dragostapelia. Then he's going to get Merly effect Chainlink 1, Kelbeck Chainlink 2. So Mill 5 hits a Rhino, hits a Grief, which he can add back because I think he banished the Meta Noise, which he did. And then I mill some Astrolabe food. So put back Merly and Shaddoll Beast, and he makes Winda. So here I think I cheat. I'm not going to lie. I thought about this after the match because I was thinking about it in my head and everything, how, this game 1 played out. And I think I cheat here. So Resolution, he's going to go Grief, Chainlink 1, Perla Rhino, Chainlink 2, target the Fenrir to pop it, and then obviously add back the Meta Noise. I have to chain Econ here, obviously. So here we go Econ Tribute to take his Dragostapelia. And then he says, you sure it can't shut off Winda? Which I know. He said, I'm not sure, but I'll take it. I'll try to. So I know, obviously, Dragostapelia will make Winda level 1, but it only negates activated effects. It's not like Jijao or anything. So, taking the Dragostapelia does do that. So add the Meta Noise. Yeah, well, it doesn't out the Winda, but I have Talons as well. So I'm going to steal the Winda and link with it. So it does. Winda's fine. He said, sec, I have to grab these tacos for my wife. I said, all good. Better be steak tacos, back, nog, ground beef, battle phase, crashing, I assume. I said, still good, steal. So I'm going to go Talons, steal. I'm going to take the Winda. And then this is where I cheat, I think. I'm pretty sure this is a cheat. Because what happens is I go Dragostapelia, just make the Tear Cash level 1, because why not? It's a soft once per turn, and I'm planning on taking that back. So I go to Link to make Dark, to get out of the window lock. First I thought about doing some other stuff, but I'm under Winda right now, so I make Astra first, because I don't want him to banish my Dark. Which right now I don't think I can make Dark, but I end up doing it. So I should have just not made the Astrolabe yet and then linked off, and then it would have got banished by Baldrake, but that's fine. I was like, I could have Dragostapelia negated this, but when I link off, it'll have its effect live anyway. But here, yeah, it gets banished, and then I link for Dark, which, like I said, I don't think I can do. Like, I'm 99% sure I can't do that because I already had special summon once. So even if I'm linking with the Winda, I don't think I can attempt another special. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't have. I couldn't have summoned Astrolabe. I had to link with the Winda to keep playing and just make the Dark and just eat the Baldrake. But I go Dark here to try to steal the Dragostapelia again. He chains Solik on the Dark. And I say that's good. And he sends the Tear Cash and then uses the effect to mill 2. That's hits another Tear Cash and Talon, so that's completely dead. Then I go Perla Rhino for Visa Starfrost. And from here, he has no more interruptions. I go Calarium for Reum Heart. And then normal summon the Reum Heart, use the effect, search for Meek. Even though I have tuners in graveyard, I have 1. So we got to make it work here. What we're going to do is go Visa Starfrost, target the Dark, and then that gets summoned, and then he's going to go Grangoyle effect to summon, so that summons Lulu Willith from the deck, and then I can special Meek because I have Visa Starfrost on the field. Then I go Abscission, target the Meek, and search for Abscission. I was going to search for this, but I saw it wasn't, what it was, but we get 2 summons, so it's all right. So summon back Meek, and then summon Meek from the deck, make it level 4. And then from here, I go into the Excel Synchro Stardust Dragon. Should have put this in defense, by the way, because we're going to get into Scareclaw combo after this with the Visa. So that's just another thing. Like, you got to be good with this deck. Like, I should have put this card in defense position. Why was this card not in defense position? I have no idea. Because I'm bad, actually. That's why. Yeah, I do know why. So I'm going to go Excel Stardust Synchro. He's going to chain the Lilith to negate my guy, which is fine. Like, I have Baron here anyway. And he becomes 3k attack. So we just go up into the Scareclaw Lightheart and then use the effect. And that, of course, searches for Reichheart. Then we have just full Scareclaw combo, which is why this deck is actually kind of insane. But like I said, if this was in defense, I would have had a free draw as well. Grab the field spell, so that's my bad. So field spell, grab Reichheart. Then like I switch it to defense to show him like I'm so bad. I say I'm so bad with this deck. And then I say in general, actually, not just this deck. Yeah, I'm just bad in general. But I'm going to special Reichheart, search for a rival. Should have got a free draw, but it's okay because I'm terrible. I go up into Disc Patter, and that Disc Patter effect summon back. And then I just win the game from there. He said, I misplayed. I shouldn't have Soliac the Dark. I shouldn't have even been able to summon the Dark, but you know, it's fine. I've seen worse like cheats, worse misplays. It's fine. It really happens. But I open up Reichheart, Scareclaw, Cash, Visas, Realm Heart, and Talons. Opponent opens up Droll, Druid Swarm, Shadal Dragon, Lubellion, Meta Noise. So he starts with Lubellion, Search. It's going to grab Magma. And then he's going to do Magma effect, Summon. And then from here, he just effect to search during end phase. I say Deja Vu. And then he just sets the Dragon. And then end phase, search for Baldrake. So this one should have been a complete and utter dub because I draw Fenrir for turn. So I go Fenrir, effect, search. I grabs another Fenrir. Okay. And then he drolls me. So at this point, because I thought about it a little bit after the match, like I have talents, I could obviously look at his hand, which is what I do end up doing. But then I like start playing for some reason. I don't know why. I think I just try to force all the cards out of his hand, but it's just not good. So I go talents, look at his hand. I take the Baldrake away, and then I normal summon. And at this point, I shouldn't have committed anything. I should have just held all the cards in my hand, go to battle phase, banish the Magnum face down, attack over this. He'll pop it or bounce to hand, and at that point it's fine because I could just go main phase 2, summon it again in defense this time. So there's no point to keep playing here. I think I was like maybe trying to go for a game somehow with like Astrolaud, but I saw his hand, he had double Bestial, so why the hell are you even doing that? Yeah, this was just bad. I shouldn't have even been playing because I missed out on 2 searches with this. If I just held the cards in my hand and just used it for follow-up, because I know his hand, he's not doing too much, you know, with what's currently known. So I go Visa, Summon, like there's no point to do any of this. And then I link up into Cross Sheep, and then of course that forces a Bestial, because if he didn't, I would have gotten close. Actually, I would have gamed him. Not through the Druis, though, actually. I wouldn't have gamed him through the Druis because, yeah, I don't know. It's whatever. It's just so bad. Then I go Fenrir effect, obviously banish the Druis face down. Then I go Scareclaw, Cash, Summon. And then I just go banish the Lightheart, battle phase, beat over that. Then he bounces the Fenrir to hand, which, like I said, wouldn't have been a problem if I didn't commit more to this board. Like, but at this point, he's on Meta Noise and nothing else. So I just pass. He draws Foolish Burial Goods, which is a stupidly insane top deck. So he's going to dump the Solic and then Solic effect to add. That's going to add Tier Cash. Then he's going to activate the Tier Cash, summon by banishing Solic effect to mill 3. Hits, nothing there. Goes battle phase, attack. End phase, pass. I draw Meek for turn. Yeah, just that mistake was really, really tough. So here I just go battle. He said on attack deck, he's going to book it, and then he's going to send the Havness, then Havness effect. And he does have a Shadal in graveyard, and now he puts me under a window, which is pretty tough, which all wouldn't have been a problem if I just played it safe and simple. Literally just hold that Fenrir, bro. Hold that Fenrir. And Fenrir really solos, like me committing my Realm Heart, you know, my Visas, committing all that stuff was really, really bad. So that's just something to keep in mind there. Just play it safe if, you know, especially I was under Droll. I knew his whole hand. I just had to play it right. The Shaddoll Dragon wouldn't have affected me that much. Then I go Rheum Heart, search for Abscission, and I go Abscission, target to pop, search for Calarium. I'm trying to search for Visas. Why did I grab Calarium? Special summon Meek and then pass. I guess because I can normal this next turn, search for another obsession, destroy, summon, but that obviously is not that good either. I don't know. It's tough. I'm just terrible. Once I was under this window, it's kind of hard. He draws Shaddoll Beast for turn. And honestly, yeah, I go Calarium summon that back. If I didn't do that, I shouldn't have even done that because Fenrir solos this, bro. Fenrir actually just solos this. Fenrir just beat over, and then I pretty much just win. So I let him take out the Ream Heart. It's just so bad. He tributes sets. That's fine. I draw Rekphobia for turn. I activate it, and then that searches me Visas. Then I go Visas effect to destroy, and then I try to use the Meek, even though that was a special. So I'm just playing really, really terribly, and then I just set one so I could use the Rekphobia to pop. The window can be destroyed by card effects. Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects, so they can't pop it with that. He draws Scream, and then he draws Grief. So activate Scream, activate Grief, send that. Send one monster you control to the graveyard with the same type or attribute as a special monster. Okay, so yeah, so he just mills 6 here, and then he ends up milling a mill 5 and a Scream. So wait, no Scream. So just mill 5, then he hits Tear Cash to mill 2 more, and then he hits a Grief to add back Solik, and then pass. I draw Econ. I go up into Lightheart, and then he tries to negate, and then Chainlink 1 Scream, and then Chainlink 2 Solik. We say that's good. He said I'm out of it today. Same. So I tribute take, so I can resolve my card and not allow him to get an immediate fusion off. But he mills Havness, of course, so he gets the fusion anyway. So Havness effect fusion. That's gonna go up into window, and then put back. Okay. So here I'm really thinking, what is the best play here? My guys are -5. I think the literal best play is the play that I make, but I just absolutely blunder it by attacking wrong because I forget that so I tribute summon for Fenrir, and this is where I should have won the game. Because I go tribute summon for Fenrir, I make Astra, and then I just need to beat over the window with the Astra, but I forget I'm -500. So this is just like me being terrible, forgetting that the fucking tier card makes it -500. So I attack, and then I go effect. I try to target the Solik to banish it face down, but he gives me the benefit of the doubt. He said, no, you have to do window because he's -500 and your Fenrir would have crashed. And I was like, yeah, you're right. And then I activate the other primitive planet for no reason because I have no more. Yeah, it's bad. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, but it's all right. We're learning. If I just attack with this, I banish this face down. It's a lot better for me, but he gets Foolish Burial Goods into Planet, into Rhino, then Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So dump, and mill 3, hits a Mudora, and then Havness effect fusion, Skolmata effect dump. Yep, that's pretty good. So dump Dragon, and then put back Havness and Blazing Cartasia. That's going to make Grangoyle, and then Grangoyle Chainlink 1, Dragon Chainlink 2, Planet Chainlink 3. So pop Astra, pop my field spell, send Garura, effect to draw 1, draw Bestial, adds game. And then I go Fenrir, try to banish face down. He goes Solik Send. Yeah, then he banishes both of those for his own Astra, and then Astra effect to, gang attack. And then at that point, I just lose the game. So I think that where I really, really went wrong was number one. I committed too much under that droll. Once he drolled me, I should have just went talents, look at hand, take a card from hand, and then just go battle, banish the shit face down, beat over the set card, and then if the set card bounced back to hand, it's whatever. I just go main phase 2, summon Fenrir, and then I have a lot of engine to play with next turn. Apart from that, the other really, really bad play I did was, obviously attacking with the Fenrir into the window. I should have got, the Astrolabe into the window, then Fenrir attack, banish Screamer, Solik face down. I probably would have chose Solik. Just looks crazy, and it's perma negate. But yeah, so anyway, going on into game number 3. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is why I'm doing these videos, to just go over, see where I went wrong. Like, there's no reason to keep playing under that droll. And obviously, I believe I cheated with the making dark with Winda, because I don't think I'm even allowed to attempt another special summon similar to like other floodgates, like the trap card floodgates and stuff. But I open up Scareclaw, Cash, Perla, Rhino, Fenrir, Calarium, Fenrir. Opponent opens up Merly, Kelbeck, Rhino, Tier Cash, Lubellion. So he has a hand trap. It's not a very good one, but I go for primitive planet, search for Visas, and then Calarium, search for Rheum Heart, special Fenrir effect. Once I see that there's no droll, which is really, really nice, obviously. And then Rheum Heart, search for Meek, and then special Meek. Then Visas, destroy, summon, and then I can get the effects. Meek 1, Calarium 2, summon back Meek, summon the Meek from deck, make it level 4. Make Baron de Fleur, and then make Cross Sheep, and then make Astra, and then Cross Sheep effects, summon back Meek, and then effects. This probably should have been right here. I mean, definitely should have. I need to get better with my zone placements in there as well, because I could have just had my Baron de Fleur boosted, but it's fine. So Crimson Dragon, and then you guys know the standard combo, Dispatter, effect, Reborn Starfrost. And then here we can go ahead and make the Amritara, and then Amritara effect to search for Obsession. Then from here we can go destroy the Cross Sheep to free up our EMZ, and then that grabs us reframing. And then we can do like Scareclaw combo, Lightheart into Wreckphobia, and then Wreckphobia into the Reichheart again. Like, if this was in defense, I would have had a free draw. It is what it is. I'm just terrible, but I still like Scareclaw Cash for the free draw. So effect, search for a rival, and then free draw is Visas. And then here I just like summon. I could have just a rival summon back. But F it. I mean, this might have been an overcommitment as well, trying to go for the really big Appaloosa, but we make a 4 material Appaloosa set reframing pass. Like, this board's pretty strong. Like, Appaloosa is actually pretty decent against tier. You know, stopping the hand effects to summon, the mill effects. Like, this is pretty good. Obviously, Baron de Fleur and Counter Trap is extremely solid. So pass. He goes Bestial Lubellion. That's like free Apple negate. So just negate that. In the same chain, he goes Tier Cash effect to summon, banish from hand. Like, I'm completely okay with that. You gave me a monster in the banish for me to negate, and it was from your hand, so that's fine. And then he's going to use the effect, obviously, on summon to mill. I have to negate, or I don't have to negate that, but I am going to negate that. Just want to stop him from milling. I just don't want him getting to start milling. Mill 5, it gets crazy, and it gets not fun. It gets chain blocked by a trap card. I cannot Appaloosa negate. But anyway, main phase 2, he normal summons him early. Uses the effect to try to mill 3. I just negate this with the Dispatter, because early on the field lets me know you're not going into a sprint line to dump Merly, so I'm not even afraid of that. I just don't want you to mill. So put back and negate, and then he links into Barricade Board Blocker, which is fine. So discard for cost to Kelbeck. He's trying to trigger it to mill 5. And yeah, that's obviously getting negated by Floor, and he says GG. We still have the counter trap there to stop any further plays. And I say, GG's, bro. Thanks for being cool, because he was a cool guy. We were both letting each other on some stuff. Like, I went for the link originally. I say, bro, can I take that back? Let me make Astra first, even though that was the wrong play. I swear it's like you think of a play and you're like, no, I can't do that because that would be locked. And then I was like, okay, I need to do this. And then we're like, wait, no, why did I do that? I should have did this first. Well, you already figured out why you didn't do that first, because you can't. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned a little something from it. I know I did. Just going over games really helps, like thinking about games after the fact. Because when you're playing, like, especially against tier, you're trying to learn a deck, there's a lot going on. You know, it could be like not the easiest to make the correct play at certain times, but yeah, this deck is pretty insane. It feels really nice. Droll obviously doesn't feel really good. You guys saw how I just crumbled under Droll. I got Drolled, and then I just started making the worst plays of all time. Talons ripped the wrong card, like overextending for no reason, trying to go for Astrolabe when you know he has a Bestial. Like, bro, also, if you guys This is completely random off the top. I just thought about this right here as I got a text message, but I got 2 boxes of Age of Overlord. Would you guys like to see an opening of Age of Overlord on the channel? I know I don't do many like pack openings and stuff like that, but I have 2 boxes. I'm gonna open them anyway. So I was just wondering if you guys would like me to record that and post that. Definitely let me know down there in the comment section below. That's gonna do it for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Potentially later today. Might be an Age of Overlord opening. You never know. Let me know in the comments.